100%. That's the only advantage I have when guarding bigger players is, the ball exposes itself. And we talked about it as a team, being undersized at times this year. I think just being aggressive in those situations. And, sometimes we're going to foul, but a lot of times we're going to get deflections, we're going to get steals, and we're going to be able to run. So just taking advantage of the opportunity when it presents itself.
Joel?
Alex, you've seen a lot of basketball. How unique an experience is a 29-point comeback?
Yeah, it didn't happen a lot. I've been part of a couple comebacks in my career, even before the NBA that have been crazy. But playoff game down 30, that's not a great feeling, especially on the road. But one positive that I was trying to spin it for the guys was we got a lot of time left. There's a lot of basketball we played and a lot of possessions in the game. And I just felt like at halftime when we were at 26, I was like, excuse me, I was talking to the guys in the locker room just about getting it to low or low double digits, 10, 11, 12. And from there, I felt like we could win the game. That first unit came out and hit them right in the mouth in the third quarter. Chet made a bunch of shots for us to get us going. But they got stops, and from there, it was just momentum was on our side, and it's a dangerous thing in the playoffs.
And obviously, you impacted winning for quite a few teams now, but is this, the most fun you've had for real?
Yeah, I mean, I won a championship. That was pretty fun. So TBD on that answer, but this group of guys, just the energy and the tenacity that we do it, 1, 2, 3, 4 guys on the court, 2 minimum at any point in time. There's always 2 guys out there at least that are really getting after it. Playing with, myself personally, I love playing defense. I love competing on that end. That's just fun. And then being surrounded by a bunch of dudes that also enjoy that and find enjoyment and pride on that side of the floor. It's a lot of fun, yeah.
Darnell, go ahead.
Mark said that you all, as a team, got away from character, got out of character in the first half. In what ways do you feel like you got out of character? Defensive numbers obviously speak for themselves, but specifically which ways?
Yeah, we just didn't react well to their role players making a bunch of shots early. Like I don't know if they hit the rim on their first 5 shots between Pippen, Conchar, Aldama. Like they all were just green and just cashing. So like we had played a couple games against LA late in the year where they did the same thing early in the game. And one game we responded well, and one game we didn't. The first game we did, and the second one we did. And I thought even then we did a good job of responding to the game, but we didn't make shots, and we kind of let that affect our defense. And like our defense is our superpower. Like when we're locked in on that side of the ball, we're an unstoppable force because we just have so many guys and such great instincts. You can finish possessions. So I think just giving up a lot of stuff in the paint in that second quarter after they made threes, we got away from that. They let them get out in transition. And then that obviously just, playing against a set defense coming down, they were able to turn up the pressure a little bit. So just getting back to getting stops and then moving the ball on offense in the second or third quarter was big for us.
They had more turnovers than buckets in the second half. You talk about defense being your superpower. What do you make of a stat like that?
Yeah, I mean, they missed their main guy, their main ball handler a little bit with Ja when he went out. They put a lot of pressure on Pippen Jr. and Bain. And, I could tell, excuse me, Queso was giving Pippen Jr. hell, bringing it up the court into the third, beginning of the fourth, just with, how much energy he was having to put into playing defense on Shea and then bring the ball up and initiate offense. So a lot of that was us just playing with instincts too. Like a couple times Queso sped him up, and I think I peeled off and went and doubled and got a steal. So just, playing aggressive and when you're down 20-something in a game, especially in the playoffs, like you kind of have to just go for it. So for us, it was just about trying to get as many turnovers as we could to try and play fast and come back.